around this area.
Let's just hope she doesn't look out the window.
No, I mean, I don't think she's gonna look all the way here. Like, no, this is a good stakeout place, really.
I mean,
I'm not gonna lie.
Not gonna lie, actually yes, I kind of see it. That's just, although like, would I be ever able to recognize it to the back or?
You know what she looks like.
In the front.
No, hot pink thermos, black bag.
Anything out of the blue.
Do you have a charger anymore?
Wait, iPhone.
Yeah.
Shit, I have to. Anyways, while I'm going through my bags, fuck, it's so messy. Hello, people. Welcome to first episode of. What's the name?
Anything out of the blue.
First episode of Anything Out of the Blue.
Out of or under?
Out of the. It's out of the blue, right?
I don't know.
Oh, why any under? I mean,
Anyway,
did they say out of the blue or under the blue?
I remember I'd hear out of the blue.
So welcome to the first episode of Anything Out of the Blue. I'm Disco, and joined with me is Mav, the co-creator of this podcast. Who, after when did we get the idea for this? Was it Feb or March? I'm not sure if it's Feb or March.
It's April. I think late Feb.
Late Feb, so almost. Oh my god, we haven't done anything like 2 months. Oh my god.
No, it hasn't been.
Feb. Almost 2 months. Almost. I said almost 2 months. I mean, like, at least a year, right? Ready. So, like, fun fact. Did you know back in grade 6, I actually wanted to start a Savior Almanac. I wanted to start Savior Almanac. Like, I just wanted to.
Was this the show you created with?
No. That was in grade 9. But in grade 6, I actually did, like, even approached, yeah, because they were like, you have to ask the student activity programs office for permission. So they told me, go to him and ask. And the reason I didn't push through was because he was telling me, like, it has to be educational. Like, do I want it to be educational? Like, I don't want to sound like I'm kissing the asses of my teacher. So, like, it didn't happen. And then the next one was Sonny Sadon, and that was for
one of the projects.
Yeah, handmade back. It was for one of the projects. You didn't see the full episode.
No.
I should send it to you sometime. We made one more, but nothing really happened there. So, like, I don't know. The idea to make podcasts just kind of stuck, So, like, and just to set it straight for the record, the name came from Mav himself. Like,
it was like really out of the blue.
Yeah, like, literally, like, you were just like, we were like, oh, let's invite one of your friends. But we were like, oh, what if she asks, what is it gonna be about? We literally just said anything out of the blue. I was like, oh shit, that is a really good title. So, like, yeah.
And I mean, we're in.
You sure you wanna reveal that? You sure you wanna reveal that?
Can you erase that?
Yeah, I can erase that.
Are you gonna bleep it?
I can just cut out parts.
Sure.
I cut out parts. What time is that? 3:27.
3:25.
3:27. I just put my notes. Cut out.
Are you sure this is okay?
Yeah. Cut out add move. Yeah, it's okay. Cut out add move mention. Okay. Okay, so you didn't know you can charge your phone if it's right. So, Mav, how's life?
Wait, trust this computer. Trust.
That's my computer.
Don't trust.
Don't trust my computer. So, Mav, my man, how's life?
You You've been with me since.
I'm pretty much with you every day, but I was like,
oh, it's getting harder as it is. I mean, we're already second year sophomores. We've come a long way since first year. It only felt like yesterday when we were in RSM.
yeah,
With our blocks. I miss those times.
you know,
Life was easier in high school.
I didn't meet my best friends in my block until the week after.
Oh.
The week after, no, because the person beside me, she was absent during the ORSEM.
Yeah.
So she asked me, "Can you carry?" And I was like, "No." She didn't really ask me. I was just like, "I will hold on to your stuff for you," and they gave us the chocolate milk carton.
Yeah. By the bill.
Yeah. So I strapped her ID around the carton, and I was holding it around chocolate milk with the name tag. So whenever they were checking attendance, asking if she's there, I would just raise it. And yeah, she only came the week after, and since then, the both of them, they were package deal since day one. So like, it was basically the week after when I. It's feels like recently only. Feels like recently. Oh my god, was it like yesterday that the sem just started?
Felt like yesterday.
Oh my god.
Last sem was like one of the most brutal sems. So like, this sem was like surprisingly the fastest and most chillest.
Brutal in terms of ACADS or in terms of personal?
Yeah, it's both. Both. We had so much heartbreaks.
Oh.
So much heartbreaks.
Did you just have 1.5?
Are you talking about September?
I know about September, and then there was the and a half.
And a half. And
Yeah. Unlike me, I had like I had one in August, I had one September. What about October? Well, November.
You did November and December.
I did in November and December, and then in January. And in January, and then in Feb. So I guess by the definition, March is the first one. Did I in March? I don't think anyone in March. No, right?
Wasn't your January? Didn't you like her like ever since last time?
The one.
What made you like her again?
The one in January.
Because I thought it was like mostly like, oh, you had feelings for like last October. Or
The
November.
one in January, yeah. I did like her after, remember the drug incident. It kind of started after that, and no, cause she was, to be fair, she was nice, and like she did get me into like stuff that I really like now, but then
Anime.
yeah, like I would like I swore stay off anime before that, but surprisingly, like I don't know what happened to her. Like she just suddenly became an asshole and stuff. So like I got like, to be fair, in October she did say I can't reciprocate, and in December she did explain
This
why.
is the time you gave her a capybara.
Fuck you. Yeah, I gave her the giant capybara because I wanted to go big. Word of advice: if you like a girl, do not give her a giant capybara 3 weeks after you just start talking to her. Do not do that. Especially if you are unsure whether she has a boyfriend or not. Or girlfriend. Or significant. I don't really know.
Wait, what made you go for that though? Well, they were selling stuff in one of the locations outside the cafeterias in school, right?
Yeah, they were. And no, cause remember the exam we had at night.
Yeah.
And she was playing with a small capybara when you squeeze it. There's a snot that comes out, and she was like, "Oh my gosh, I love this! It's so cute! Hey, don't you think it's cute?" So like, I just kind of remembered it. So like when I saw the giant capybara, this one, when you pull the snot, it vibrates. Like it fucking vibrates. So like, I just got it. It was like $700. Well, if you're watching this, now you know how much it is. It was like $700, and
You spent a lot for this year, right? You sent me. Remember last time on Christmas, you were buying stuff for our people we like, and you went over 1K for someone. Right? I did go over 1K for two people.
I think
I did go for.
Hey, I also went over 1K for you. I also went over 1K for you. I know I got you the Mosby Funko. That cost a lot. It's kind of rare. How many Mother Funkos are kind of really rare. So like yeah. I mean, to be fair, it's not as like 2,000 like that. All I'll say is I went over 1,000 for you, but I'm not mad at it. Like, it's alright. Damn. So.
But yeah, I agree with you. Don't buy things for girls who are not sure if they have someone or if you're still in the talking stage, even early talking stage.
I mean, it's alright to get them something, but
something small, yes, but like
something small.
If it's something big, that's like really bad.
It vibrated, okay? It's cute. And it vibrated.
Yeah, sure.
It's cute and vibrated. Us. Speaking of How I Met Your Mother. You finished How I Met Your Mother after how many months of me nagging you over and over again to watch it. And we all know that ending, that series finale. Did we talk about it? I'm not sure if we talked about it. I'm not really sure. Did we get to talk about the finale probably after that?
Not much in depth, but
not much. So
I don't know. I just felt it's the whole show didn't even revolve around the mother. It only. What season did they introduce the mother? Just introduce?
Well, technically
season 1.
Yeah, technically season 1.
No, but they only told her real story in season 9.
They told you she showed up,
and
like, actress and all, Kristen Milioti.
It's just the entire season was Ted chasing after girls or regressing back to Robin.
But they had an episode where it was just about Ted letting go.
Ted letting go.
Yeah, that was the episode when Barney got drunk and he got lost. They were even on the beach and they had that.
Yeah, season 9, right?
Yeah, it was season 9. No, but they had so much episodes in the series where it was just about that. Like season 2 finale was about him letting go. The other one after the doctor, what's the name? Crap, I forgot the name. The therapist. The therapist.
I forgot his name, man.
They had one after him. They had one after him. The one when Ted was like, "Do you love me?" And she was like,
yeah.
"No." Like that was also about letting go. Like,
let me search the guy out.
Crap. Kevin. Remember? Because one of my stories I actually named after that character because kind of similar, but like fun. I'm pretty sure I told you this while you were in the middle of this watching it, but I watched the finale when I was right in the middle of season 2, and I actually kind of liked it back then. But after watching those series, I kind of hate it. Like, I know you dislike it, but now that you have had time to really let it settle down, like, what do you really think about the finale?
They could have added more depth to it, more story, because like they really squeezed the entire story of how Ted met Tracy, literally like in what 2 episodes, but like most of season 9 was like how she also met Ted's friends. I mean, that could be the start, but like I think it would be great if we could get like more stories of really how they met, because I remember like in before season 9 ended, like Ted kept telling the stories of him, his friends, and Tracy was just there listening to it. But I was like, where's her part? Like, I think after 9 seasons, we deserve to hear her part, her side of it. Because like, yeah, it's just been, yeah, it's like, we were talking about this. It's like how Ted met his Aunt Robin. Yeah.
I saw somewhere, I forgot where, but they said the last 2 episodes should have been 1 season.
Mm-hmm.
Do you agree with that or not?
It should have been 1 season.
Should have been 1 season of basically How I Met Your Mother with Tracy, and
Sure.
then slowly Barney and Robin's divorce, all that. You think that should have been one season?
Yeah.
Ending with the
their-
mother dying.
The mother dying.
and-
That's fine. At least we get to hear like, their story.
I don't think so. No, because one, the title is How I Met Your Mother, so the story is just about how he meets the mother.
Yeah.
So for me, it should have ended when he meets the mother.
Yeah.
I like
that's an okay ending.
that in season 9, prior to the last two, they kind of jumped around showing what happened after, because it does give you more, like.
Yeah, it's just the very fact that she passed.
Yeah.
Like,
No, what they should have ended when they went on the train. Like, actually, you know what? I have an alternate. I never told you this, but I have an alternate ending that I think should have been in the episode. You can keep Tracy dying. But what if instead of them saying, this is just the story of how you have the hots for Aunt Robin? What if it was, this is just the story of how you miss your friends? Think about it. Like, in their perspective, you spent 9 seasons not really telling about how he met the mother, but about the good times he had. And like, if you think about it, at that point in time, they're kind of all separated.
Yeah.
Marshall, Lily, they have their own children. Barney's doing his own thing. Robin is doing her thing. Dad's all alone. He doesn't have Tracy. So imagine if the kids just said, "You just want to go back to them," and then you could say that he gets to call all of them. They all go back to McLaren, but then there's one missing. Robin. She didn't get the message, so Ted decides to go to her house. But what is a good way to ask her
The blue French
to come with them? He steals the blue French horn, and then got to black. How I Met Your Mother.
Yeah, that's actually that's a good alternative ending.
I mean, to be fair, as a writer, I don't really blame the writers. You gotta understand. Did I explain why we ended up with that ending?
No.
Basically, while they were filming season 2, they didn't know how long the series would last. So, they were scared that, like, if they just went on, the kids would age, and people would notice the kids are aging. So, and since in season 2 back then, it was pretty clear that the story was about Ted and Robin. They decided that, you know what, let us just plan the ending so that no matter what, Ted and Robin end up together. So the scenes with the kids were actually filmed all the way back in season 2.
Mm.
So it's it's why it was kind of awkward that bigat na lang they had to reset everything in season 9. But yeah, I don't blame them, because as a writer, I kind of understand that. But like, I don't think people would really care that, like, if they really age it too. It'll be a funny thing that, like, why do they look older? But honestly, personally, like, I don't really care. I mean, was it enough to ruin the show for you or not?
I mean, not really, but like, how I Met Your Mother, I watched it during very difficult times. I mean, the show did ruin it in a sense, but I think it was the inside jokes of the entire season, like the companionship they had as a group, and like, I think that really helped me cope with all of my struggles, because like, the stuff I was going through first time, like, I was really cornered by almost all of my majors. Like, I was really like rock bottom, because I was failing left, right, and center.
We had 3 majors all
Yeah,
at once.
yeah. And then we had someone I really liked, my first genuine crush. So
I would say
you know,
second. Wait.
my second.
Yeah, second.
My second.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, yeah, heartbreaks happened, and that's how I really resonated with this show, and that's why, like, I'm not really a person who watches like sitcoms or like shows, but like, I really stuck with How I Met Your Mother, because like, it really resonated to me a lot. That's why, like, I'm thankful that I was introduced to it.
I also want to, like, I've said this a million times, but this is a genuine apology. But the first time we watched the show, I genuinely forgot that one of the characters' names triggered you. I genuinely forgot Like, I felt so bad. It's like, I was actually really surprised that you actually continue, because like I saw how much it affected you. I even offered to stop, because like, yeah, but I was genuinely surprised you watched through it all. I mean, like, if you kind of look at it, back then you thought, wala na, end of the road with that person. But somewhat now, who knows, like, so there's something going on. I mean, maybe that way, maybe not, you know. And yeah, I guess also I did force you. I also did force you, SpyFamily. Do you say SpyX or SpyFamily?
I use a lot of SpyX.
You say SpyX. I actually used to say SpyX a lot, but then
SpyFamily.
Yeah. I think you kind of get used to it saying
Yeah,
without X,
SpyFamily.
because they say it's not supposed to be with the X. So I don't really know, like, if you want to call it SpyFamily, just call it SpyFamily.
Spy Family is actually the first anime I've watched since how long? 7 years. It's been 7 years since I had my anime face.
I only forced you just because of one reason.
Right.
I think you already know why. And
If future us is watching this, we're gonna be laughing our asses off hearing this.
I think I would be laughing more if
What's it like in the future? Like, what's gonna happen in these next months? I wonder what's gonna happen in these next months.
I am actually next month. Let's see who else do I. Next month, well, we have this month and just next month left for the sem. It's just kind of sad because I would have liked to have done it more people, like, so where are you now in SpyFamily, by the way?
Oh yeah, I'm at episode 23. I haven't watched it, but I finished the underground tennis tournament one.
As somebody who plays tennis, how was that arc?
I was really confused. I was really confused. No, but it was fine the way how it turned. But like, it was like the last game with the Campbells and the phony couple. I mean, what is that? You have a machine
It is
racket.
chaos. It
And
is
like,
chaos. I love it. I love it. I love it.
I mean, the ball would be called out, but like, the racket would like sling around the court. Like,
yeah.
that's funny, but like, as someone who watches tennis, like, that's not it. That's not it. It's a show, and like,
It's an
yeah.
It's like, I don't like it. I found it funny. I found it funny the first time. Like, it was fun. It's fun to watch. You're in 23, so I know I showed you part of 23 yesterday, and you kind of know why I showed you that.
Yeah.
You're a forger if you're watching this. I am free. I am free every weekend. Just please call me. But yeah,
What if I buy you that pillow? Just with you every day.
you actually don't give me the pillow.
I have no idea. Should I? You want me to?
Okay, just for context, this guy, when it was my birthday last month, he considered getting me a Your Forger body pillow. And since my classes start at like 8 a.m., 9 a.m., I would have to carry it around school. Your Forger in my arms, seated in the chairs beside. Oh my god, I actually cannot. Yeah, but it's. I mean, I hope you're liking the show.
Yeah, I am. Yeah.
For both reasons.
Yeah, sure.
I gave you a show that does not have fan service.
I have her with me.
Who? Your?
No.
Oh my god!
You guys know what we're talking about, future us.
Oh my god, bro! Thank God the guards. Officer, it's this one. Like, I actually really didn't think you would start SpyXFamily. All seriousness.
Why?
I didn't know, because it was a miracle to get you to start How I Met Your Mother. And if you haven't forgotten, another show that I've been pushing you to watch, even before How I Met Your Mother. And it's even shorter. You haven't even started.
Loki?
Loki.
Loki, yeah. No, because I was like on a roll with my MCU. I was like, I'm still an Iron Man too. But like, no. You introduced me to How I Met Your Mother, and like, I thought to myself, I don't want to watch it because there's one specific person that reminds me of someone, and yeah, it was hard to move on from her.
In Loki or in
How I Met Your Mother.
In How I Met Your Mother.
But like, I was like, I mean, it's a rom-com, so it should be okay. It should be fine. Like, I should move on from this person because like it's been 2 years, and like, at that point in my life, I was like, I doubt I'm gonna. I wouldn't like. I didn't know like I'd be seeing her like this a lot this year, but like I thought down the road like nothing's really gonna work out anymore. So just, I mean, let it go because it's not for me. It's not for me anymore.
But I mean, good things are still kind of working out for both of you. I mean, I hear good things, and like that is great. It's great that you know. What?
It's been 25 minutes.
Holy shit! Is that really been 25 minutes? But you guys are doing good.
Yeah, it's her birthday today.
I hope you greeted her happy birthday.
First thing in the morning. And you know what? You know what's so sayang? She's in Makati now. And
you could be there.
And I'm all the way here in QC, sitting in your podcast.
Let's just hope she doesn't. Will she listen to this? Maybe she will.
No, she won't.
Shit. Speaking of crushes, I was gonna tell you this, but when I go join philosophy, my professor asked me if there was a moment in high school that shaped your life, and I was like, I told him
a moment in high school.
Yeah, I told him it's a cliched answer, but COVID, because I explained that when COVID started, I was just all alone, so I decided, let's look back in my life, and I realized there's stuff that I wanted to do, but I haven't really been able to do them because I've just been staying in one place.
Yeah, sure.
And like to kind of make the point to them, I was like, so if you want a metaphor, I had a crush on a girl for 7 years, and I don't know, maybe I threw away a chance with somebody good because I tried going after that person for 7 years. I forgot that the girl's older sister was in that class. She was in that class, my classmate.
The girl's older sister?
The sister of the girl that I liked for 7 years was in the class. And she turned to me when I was talking, and I couldn't stop anymore, but I was like, oh fuck. Oh fuck. She had that, I know who you're talking about look, and like, I know who you're talking about. And it's disgusting. I was just like, oh
awkward,
fuck. I was like, oh fuck. Well, like I just stopped talking already. Holy shit.
Did she approach you after?
She didn't approach me after. I actually did stay after. I had to ask somebody else. I had to ask somebody special. Hopefully she says, you know who it is. Oh, and I wanted to invite because podcast, something coming up. Speaking, that's something coming up. That's something coming up. Bro.
Avengers Doomsday.
Avengers Doomsday. I wanna know your thoughts. We haven't really gotten to talk about it.
I mean, it's interesting after Endgame because like a lot of us Marvel fans thought like that's it, Endgame. That's the end of the road for the Avengers because like Tony Stark died, Black Widow's dead. Steve Rogers went back in time.
He's old. He's Joe Biden now.
He's Joe Biden. He's Joe Biden. I actually thought it was Joe Biden.
You thought it was Joe Biden?
For a while, I was like, no. Instead, I was like, this looks like Joe Biden. This is Joe Biden. Yeah.
He did become president. Steve Rogers did become president in the comics. Holy shit, he is Joe Biden.
He is Joe Biden. What if Joe Biden was Captain America?
Who the fuck is Trump then? You know, Loki did become president in the comics. Loki did become president.
No, but he doesn't.
If you watch the Loki show, there's actually a president.
Loki for president. You wanted that ID.
I had the sticker. I gave it to your friend Nico. I gave it in the restaurant after Intercession. She asked for it. Oh, you might mention. Wait, what?
No, like if you really like that.
No, cause if you forgot, she was friends with somebody, and you told somebody that I like, and you said if she found out, she's going to kick your ass. You told me she is going to kick your ass. You told me that.
So this is some sort of peace offering.
It was some sort of peace offering.
So like if I give you this, don't interfere in this whole thing.
No, I was basically like, I'm gonna give this to you.
This is I'm gonna draw the line here.
No, it's not. It's not really. I don't interfere. It's just more of I'm gonna give you this so that I am in your good graces. I am in your good graces. Please, like please. I was even there. Like, oh shit! I really love this sticker. This is my favorite sticker. I was like, you know what? If you really want it, go ahead. Like I even made it a point to say this was my favorite sticker. I missed that sticker. I even offered her the Marvel Jesus, but she was like, no, the Loki's enough. Crap. Doomsday. Hot take, but I mean, it's kind of sad as an MCU stan. Like, as an MCU stan, I'm really gonna see it, but I'm not that excited for Doomsday. It's just...
Or is it because of RSJ?
No. We'll get to that, but no, because the thing about I really don't know how they will be able to. It's kind of cliche, but I don't know how they're gonna be able to top Endgame. Because because the thing about Doomsday was, it's kind of too late. Because Phase 4 and Phase 5, or most of Phase 5, was originally for Kang the Conqueror. And like they're using 1 year to cram Doctor Doom into the MCU. Like, you know about it, the controversy behind Kang the Conqueror.
Kang the Conqueror. Yeah.
He was the villain in the third Ant-Man movie. He was supposed to be the main villain in Avengers 5 and 6. He is the descendant of Mr. Fantastic. And it's kind of spoilers. You haven't seen the Loki series. But it's explained in Loki that the TVA was created by a variant of Kang called He Who Remains. And the point of the TVA erasing the timelines is so that he could erase the timelines where variants of him become evil and start the multiverse war. So that's why they erased the timelines. And if you watch Ant-Man, the third Ant-Man, they had the post-credit scene where they showed so many Kang variants all ready to wage war on the Avengers. So like there was so much setup, and the original version of Avengers 5 was so good. But like the actor, he got cases filed against him by his girlfriend, like assault, harassment, something like that. And then when he was found guilty, Marvel just fired him and said, okay, we're just gonna do Doctor Doom. Honestly, they should have just recasted him. But like, yeah, I'm not really mad about Doctor Doom. Like, what do you think? Like,
I mean, like, would you say you're more interested in, like, with all the Marvel movies coming up? Do you think like you're also would you be also interested for like Secret Wars?
It depends on Doomsday. It depends on Doomsday. Because
So but I mean, Secret Wars is like a war between the multiverse, right?
Yeah. Basically, in the comics, there are two versions of Secret Wars. The original Secret Wars was they just got like most of the Marvel characters. They just threw them in one planet or something, and then they all just fight each other. And like the second version in the one that came out in 2015, because back then there were two Marvel Comics universe, the original 616 and the Ultimates. What happened was I think Doctor Doom became like some kind of god, and he basically made a quote-unquote universe made of different parts of different universes. So they all started fighting each other. Until the end, they just kind of quote-unquote reset the universe. But they combined the 616 and the Ultimates universe into one universe. Originally, Miles Morales was not in the 616 universe. Yeah. He is only in the 616 now because of Secret Wars. So yeah, the theory is X-Men characters, different universe, because of Secret Wars, they're gonna come in the MCU that way. So yeah, again, like Doctor Doom, it kind of feels too late, especially with so much they did with Kang.
Yeah.
I don't really know. How do you?
When is the Fantastic Four coming?
Fantastic Four is this July.
This July.
This July. That trailer live stream.
Yeah.
That trailer live stream.
I watched it with you, right? Did I?
You did. We watched it on Discord.
Oh, we did. Oh.
They told us 8 p.m.
Oh, and then it was like 10. It started at 10.
They told us, was it 7 or 8?
No, they told us 8.
They told us 8, and then they started 1 hour countdown.
Yeah.
And then right after that, there was another 1 hour countdown.
The chat was going wild.
Yeah, it was. I'm sorry. But.
Oh, they're playing one of my favorite songs.
Yeah, what did they play? Why are they playing outside? Oh my god, it's already dark. Wow. The time actually does fly quickly.
Yeah.
So, out of curiosity, how do you rank the 4 Avengers movies?
That's hard because like I personally grew up really liking, of course, Endgame was of course like for me it's like really good, but like I grew up liking Age of Ultron.
So, which would you say is last place at number 4?
I think Infinity War.
Really?
Yeah.
Infinity War.
Wait, where would Infinity?
Infinity War is also my last.
Yeah.
I have my reasons.
Yeah.
People say it's the best, and it is.
Why? Why did they say that?
No,
What's good about it?
No. Infinity War is a good movie.
Yeah, it's good, but like
It is good, if you watch it as is. If you watch it without knowing there's Endgame after,
Yeah.
or there's Endgame that you could watch right after, because the thing about part 1 and part 2 movies is that part 1s could just feel like setups. Think about it. Like, you have to get through part 1 just so that you could get to the good stuff in part 2. And Infinity War, it is not bad. It is a good movie. I like it. It's just that when I watch it, I'm just like, I want to get to Endgame already. I want to get to Endgame. And the worst crime, it doesn't have Hawkeye.
I know how much you like him.
He's the original 6. He's my personal favorite. Who's your favorite original 6?
No.
Who's your favorite in the original 6?
Iron Man.
Iron Man.
Always been and always will be.
You love him, dude. I love him 2000. So if Infinity War is number 4 for both of us, what's your third favorite?
I go with Avengers.
The first one.
2012.
Damn. That's not talking my favorite.
Yeah.
That's my favorite of the 4. Why is it third?
I don't know. Like I grew up really liking Age of Ultron and Endgame. Like Avengers is nice. It's really good. It's really a good movie. I liked it. But like, I was more hyped up for Age of Ultron and Endgame because like, that's like when the team was they were in their prime already. And like I mean, yeah, Avengers is a really good movie, but it's just that they were all in their primes in Age of Ultron and Endgame, especially Endgame, because like it's like an end of like a trilogy already. So like, you know, it's one last hurrah, and yeah, that's
Avengers is my favorite. Mostly because I just find it cute with the context Endgame, seeing how it all started. Like, look, it's kind of like you look at them back then, like, oh my god, like they were just the 6 of them, and 2 of them had no powers, and they were able to stop Loki. Also because they had Loki. Loki's the GOAT. But also I kind of have a bias for the first Avengers because Agent Coulson. I'm a huge Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. defender.
Yeah.
I will defend it till I die. And like, it's just more fun watching it with the context of Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. Especially since now it's probably going to become...
I need to watch Agents.
You should watch Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. It is 7 seasons, 137 episodes, but it is...
Huh? Wait, how much? Yeah, okay.
137 episodes. But it is actually really good.
Yeah.
When
did they make Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D.?
Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. was pre-Disney Plus, so 2013 to 2020. It's really, really good. They have Ghost Rider. They have Ghost Rider in season 4. Just putting it there. And
It's really dark.
so second place for you is
Ultron.
yeah, also mine.
Age of Ultron.
You know, Ultron's my second favorite. It would have been first, but there's some parts that kind of drags a bit for me. It's not bad. I just personally also love. It's the last time you see the six of them.
Fighting.
That last time.
That one scene where they were all fighting, protecting the.
In the final battle.
That was like chills.
That was
chills.
so man, like oh my god. They never did something that cool again.
Yeah.
And
And then you have Iron. And then the scene with Iron Man, Thor, and Vision
yeah, just destroying
all
each other.
pounding.
Yeah. One thing, Endgame's my third favorite. To be honest, Endgame gives Age of Ultron a good run for its money, but I don't want to ruin the movie for you. But if you watch Endgame, and it's like if you watch some scenes, it seems kind of gray. It's an issue I have with most Marvel movies these days. Like back then, they had directors who actually did stuff, but now it kind of feels static. Like you can tell it's kind of just green screen. Like it's not that colorful. Like if you take a random scene from Thor Ragnarok and you compare it to any Marvel movie, even Deadpool and Wolverine, you could see that difference visually. It's kind of the only thing that put Endgame below Age of Ultron for me. Oh my god. Oh my
40 minutes.
time does fly fast.
It's really dark. Look how dark.
It is really dark.
We started like it was like still bright.
Is 1 hour even enough? So
You know, if only I can have these convos with the people we like.
I mean, you can go ahead.
I can invite her.
You go with anyone. I mean, if you wanna have your own, like just you with some other people, go ahead. Go ahead. You're a co-creator like that.
I mean, you can join. I mean,
If same with the ones I have. If you ever just wanna, just feel free. Just let me know in advance, of course. So
yeah,
check.
just okay. Anyway, yeah.
Let me check. So MCU, yeah. I mentioned about their SpyXFamily. Is there anything else you wanna add to them?
My family. I think I can say something after I watch 23.
After your
More content.
Yeah. You're almost done season 1. Season 1's 24.
25.
25?
I think.
It's 25. Not sure. I haven't seen it. I should try to watch it again. Call Me Stan, you told me episode 4, episode 3. Don't worry about it. Yeah, don't worry about it.
Yeah.
I love Call Me Stan. I love her so much. So okay, let's move away from those stuff. Come on. What do you want to talk about? Or we still have enough time.
What, how?
Anything you want, bro. Anything out of the blue.
Anything out of the blue.
Unfiltered. Go ahead.
What's there to talk about?
Go unfiltered, just like your Love Island self.
Love Island was fun. Too.
That Love Island was fun. Like
It was fun, but like towards the end, like it was the same stuff.
it does this, yeah.
The same lines for me.
It's from everyone actually.
The same form of bullying from this guy I really hate. And, yeah. I got my revenge. And
You got thrown
kicked
out. You got thrown out of the beta, man.
Hey, at least I pulled the one I like.
Hey, I had to tell ChatGPT, do it again, because each time you ended up with somebody else. Like, I even don't know where that came from. Honestly, it's really fun. I just haven't done it in a while.
Yeah, I mean, it's fun to like fantasize about these stuff, but like, it really like makes me crave for this person more in the sense.
That's oh my god, Zach.
You know me. I've been very delusional ever since last year.
Are you hoping she listens to this podcast? Maybe not now.
Yeah, you know who you are, but if you're listening to this, hello.
Maybe not now. I think. Would you want her to listen to this?
I mean, if we're close, if we get close.
So
like, if ever we do become a thing.
yeah, maybe.
When we do become a thing.
When
When?
you better show. So you will. when and if you do become willing. Yeah, sure. Wait, why not? Damn it. Actually, it's dark. What the hell?
And you're still getting fetched at 8.
Yeah, I'm still getting fetched at 8. I just have
Wait, I need to confirm this with I'm also confirm with other friends. So you're going intercession or?
I have to see.
When do we know?
I need to get my results back from that removal test, from that makeup test.
Cuenca?
Yes. You're just slipping out people's names. Like, don't worry, man. Don't worry, I can edit it out. Yeah. So
I guess I might go.
You might go. If you do, I'm not sure how that would work, whether I'll still be able to, but yeah. What's that? Tomorrow is Saturday. Next week, week after next week is Holy Week. So, do you have anything for next week? Do you have anything planned? Like, are we gonna do something next week?
Akads, no.
Akads, no.
For my current operation, yes.
Of course.
I need to pull one more last dub before the term break.
Okay.
Because this is the first time. 2 weeks of no progress. Last week was because of the strike.
Yeah.
We were off for 3 days.
And
Thursday, Friday, I didn't see this person. So
and then
I saw her Monday. Of course, she said hi, but like I had to go to one of my experiments, so I really had no time to talk. Tuesday, yeah, I don't think there was school. And Wednesday, no.
Tuesday was a holiday.
Wednesday, I don't know, school. Thursday, I could have made it yesterday, but yeah, like my experiments ended really late, so I was too late. So 2 weeks without any significant progress is a bummer, because like really, I think Jan and Feb was really prime. Those are like the golden days of this stint with this person. But it is indeed hard, because I'm really facing a lot of difficult circumstances.
Okay. I wanna ask you some things. You already know what kind of questions these are. It's the type that whenever we'd be walking around. Oh no, but don't worry. If you want, you can ask me also. It's just like, it's kind of hard though to ask it without mentioning the names. Okay, so I wanna ask like, if back in August, back in September, if you knew about this person now, who you have now.
Okay. And knowing how much she'd mean to me.
Yes.
Know how much she mean to me.
Would you wait by that person, or would you have still tried?
What do you mean, like, wait?
No, cause like, okay, like you like somebody in August and September. Let's give me a nickname for her. Give me a nickname for her.
Sophia.
Okay, fine. Fine, you said Sophia. Okay, let's say, and give me a nickname for the person you like now.
Chloe.
Okay, so you like Sophia from August, September.
Yeah.
And right now you like Chloe. If you knew back in August that eventually you would meet Chloe.
I did. September.
No. But you would know about who she will become to you.
Yeah.
And you would know about until now. But you do not know about your outcome with Sophia. Would you still have gone after Sophia?
That's hard to say, because I thought I did have a chance with this Sophia.
Because to be fair, like it did seem like it's working out.
It did, because like one major concern was just like that to solve. I mean, usually when you have people you like, especially if you're considering to be a thing in the future, it's always scary to meet the parents, right?
Yeah.
Because they don't know, like, oh, we don't know this guy. Is he trustworthy? And like, I met her parents, and like, we're also family friends. So, the fact that the dad acknowledges me, the parents acknowledge me. I mean, that's like, that was assurance for me. Like, maybe, I don't know, maybe this would turn out to be well, because like one problem is already solved. So, but like, yeah, proximity was kind of on my side, because I knew when to see her in the org room, and every time I'd see her, it'd go really well. Like, one time we just really chatted with each other for an hour, and I felt like it could go for more, but like, yeah, she had to go. But there were some wins within that small month. But like, I heard the truth at the end of the month, and yeah, that really shattered the whole thing.
Do you regret going after Sophia?
No.
You don't
I
regret it?
never did.
If you had the chance to tell your younger self, like, you could talk to younger self right now.
Which younger self?
Before, like,
Second year, first day, first sem?
yeah, when you were still going after Sophia, would you?
Or before?
When you were going after Sophia.
Start?
Yeah. Would you tell them, bro, it won't end well, or? You know?
I mean, I wouldn't, in a sense, because she was my first genuine crush, which I thought I'd have a good chance with, because my first one. I've told you a lot of times, but the timing is really off. Circumstances really, really off. So I told myself,
For now.
I told myself for now. This was if I was in 2024, there's no chance that me and this girl would be together. My first crush.
So since it's circumstantial, if right now.
I mean, Sophia was a good eye opener. She was a good eye opener.
Okay, what if right now? Get rid of the circumstantial thing. What now?
With the first one.
Yeah.
I don't know. Cause like, what do you mean you get rid of the circumstance? Like, same age, same. No, like, what do you mean?
I mean, like, if everything worked out, like if everything's working out fine, and there is no reason for
Why
you.
go after Sophia if everything's worked out?
No, not Sophia. The first one. No, let's face it. Even if that thing with Sophia did not happen, it wouldn't have lasted long. We have to admit. You know why.
Yeah.
Even without that.
Yeah.
But, okay. If you could change that one thing about Sophia. No, if you could, would you?
What I know about Chloe? If
I know if I say you wouldn't know about Chloe, I know you'd say yes.
If I what?
If you didn't know about her,
Yeah.
I know you'd say yes. But what if you didn't know about her? What if I give you the choice right now? Like, I'm God, I could change that thing about Sophia. But you wouldn't.
Would me knowing Chloe, would I know the milestones I've had with her?
You and Chloe?
Yeah.
Well, no, if you don't know her, you wouldn't know the milestones you had with her.
Just this idea that, oh, you have someone now and the progress is...
Okay, what if it's like this? I can change that thing about Sophia. But you will lose, I'm not gonna tell you exactly in details, but you get the idea. You will lose somebody that you spent ilang months going after, that you seem to like more than her. But at the moment, there's competition and you're unsure whether talagang may chance.
Well, that's the thing. Sophia's taken.
No, but if you can change that. Change that. Sophia's not taken, and her big butt, not B-U-T-T, like her big, the thing is, about her, is, wala na. The deal breaker. If you take away her deal breaker.
Are you talking about someone or time?
No, I meant the, you know why. Because she identifies as, yeah. If I could change that, she's not taken, she doesn't identify as that.
But she's...
But, would you, even if she's, would you?
part of me really would, because my cousin was dating someone who was a senior at that time, and he was really one of my primary wingmen, my cousin, because like this thing with Sophia was happening while he was dating a senior, and like he told him, yeah, it could feel off that you're dating a senior, because I mean once she graduates, what's gonna happen? But like he told me, like he assured me that it doesn't really matter unless you two have a good foundation together. Like if you two really like each other, spend a lot of time with each other, then yeah, that's good. It's a you have a chance. You have a chance. So that, I mean, having him tell that to me and like encourage me, I think it really made me push for her more. So yeah, if you could remove the big butt and someone in your life.
But right now, with everything that's happened, you wouldn't change a thing. You right now.
With
Yeah, you right now.
today, April 4,
Yeah. Would you change a thing?
with Chloe now.
Everything. Like, would you? With Sophia, you wouldn't. Look, it will work out eventually. If not with her, with somebody. Like, it's just like that. Don't try to steal a blue French horn when there's a yellow umbrella waiting for you out there. And don't try to steal a yellow umbrella. Don't try to steal it. Oh, is there anything else you wanna? Is there something you wanna ask? Is there?
I don't know. Like, I think we exhausted pretty much everything on our list.
I don't know. Okay.
I mean, if you want, you can preview the next episode.
I haven't even filmed it. No, I'm actually still deciding whether to release the first and the second on the same day. I'm actually deciding back and forth between that. After I'm not sure when I'll be recording the second one soon. I know it's soon, but I'm not sure when. I don't really know what else to ask now, so I wanna ask with one last, because in more typical MCU fashion, since we got really deep, it's time to ruin it all with a joke. What is up with Ferrari?
Oh.
What is up with Ferrari?
Okay, so you want to jump into F1 now?
I don't watch the series, but I want to know.
There is a lot.
I want to know the gist of it.
There is a lot of chaos when it comes to Ferrari.
Give me the gist of it.
Ferrari is your typical go-to team. If like everyone, literally everyone, if you're watching F1, I think those who watch F1, those who are in this segment of the podcast, everyone starts off liking Ferrari. There is a racer called Michael Schumacher, and he's like, everyone is a Ferrari fan. Even though you like Red Bull, you like Merc, you like Mercedes, or like McLaren, you're always gonna be a Ferrari fan, deep inside of you. Like, and Ferrari has been one of the biggest names of F1, and they had the most constructor championships in the whole franchise. So like, the spotlight's always on them, and like for the past few years, they've been screwing up multiple times. Because I think a lot of Ferrari fans can agree, but like, the biggest thing we say is like, next year will be our year. Next year is our year. And then we had hope. I'm a Ferrari fan. We had hope because Lewis Hamilton, like, if not the biggest name in F1, is coming to Ferrari. And this guy is dead set in winning his 8th world title and bring back the glory days to Ferrari.
But
we had 2 races so far in the year. First one, they screwed up bad. Because it was raining. It's understandable that, given the circumstance, it's really hard to race in a rainy track. But like, a lot of people complain about the strategies. When they pit, the tires they use. I mean, I was ranting with this to some certain F1 friends I have, but like, the world was the world was really, it was a good day. And lap 47 out of 57, or I forgot how much laps, it was a Ferrari 1-2. Because everyone was pitting, having their tires changed. But lo and behold, you had two Ferraris, first and second place, about to get the win. I mean, you're a few laps away from winning. And they had their reasons why to pit. But the moment they entered the pit, I was on my knees, screaming, "Why would you do that?" And then, if you would see the grid here, they would slowly go down and down and down.
Oh my god.
And usually in F1, you have first place to 10th place. That's the points. When you win, you get 25 points. 10th place is 1 point. And they were slowly going down the brackets. And I was contemplating my life choices. Why did I become a Ferrari fan? Just to watch this. Like, I thought this year was our year. And then that happened. They finished P9 and P10, I think. Or P5, I forgot. But like, yeah, that was embarrassing. I watched the second race in Alabang with my first.
Yeah.
My first.
Yeah, you sent
stretch.
me pretty.
And they were doing pretty well. And they finished 4th and 5th place, which is decent in the points.
But could have been higher.
Could have been higher. But guess what I found out
What?
after 1 hour? Both Ferraris are disqualified from the race.
No! Wait, what?
Because the car was underweight. So meaning to say, it's as if the Ferraris didn't race in China.
Oh my god.
And they scored pretty decent points, P4 and P5. And because they got disqualified, they got stripped away.
Oh my god.
So no points. So I thought this year would be good. Like, we're down to 5th place. And it's, yeah, I really think there's no chance anymore.
I am so sorry.
Because one of the rising teams, McLaren, is really dominating. You have Mercedes. You have rookie drivers driving really well. And you have the one-man army, Max Verstappen.
Max.
And Yuki Tsunoda, like, hey, he's in Red Bull now, so I don't think you know about him. But like,
Yeah, I should start getting into it.
it's funny because like, I'm like, when it comes to F1, I'm all open arms. Like, come join my wheelhouse. It's F1. Everyone loves F1. But like, if only you would watch F1 with me, I would like be throwing tantrums. I would be throwing stuff across the room. I would be screaming my head off because sometimes it's really hard to watch F1, especially with the teams you like. So I made it known to my F1 friends na I'm officially taking a leave of absence from Ferrari.
Oh my god.
And I'm migrating to another team.
Oh my god.
So
where's your loyalty? But they do still have a chance to catch up, or no?
well, they're facing tough competition, but if they want to catch up, they need to step up their game.
That would be a really great comeback story.
Yeah, that would.
Oh crap! Oh crap! Look at the
67 minutes.
Oh my god! Yeah, no, it's 62 minutes, but it's with the start. So oh my god. Yeah.
It is really dark outside.
Yeah, it's really dark outside. Any final messages you want to say to our audiences, or like 5 people listening?
This is the start of something big, I guess. Because
I hope.
I feel like we're gonna, especially if we meet new people we become friends with, or especially like those who we want to become closer with. This can be like a segue for that.
I really just want.
I think if we're gonna have our podcast in this very room, it's gonna hold a lot of memories.
We should take a selfie right after of this room and the door, so that if ever, and like you know what, if we graduate, if no, I meant when we graduate, you know what, if someone wants to take over, they can take over this podcast. Right. I'm just like, in the end, I'm just glad because I just got to do something that I've been wanting to do so long. And okay, somebody had nothing better to do than actually do it with me. Oh my god, Mav. Thank you.
No, but really,
So-
this is a really good place to stay calm. I'm not gonna lie.
I should.
You get
No, but the thing is, I should make sure no one's here.
Of course, but you get everything. You get everything I look for.
I'm gonna become Batman.
Yeah.
No, I'm gonna become.
You'll become
Do I
Batman.
become Lloyd? Do I become Yor? Yor is the one who jumps in. Lloyd is the. No, I'll become Batman. No! I'm gonna become Daredevil. I'm gonna become Daredevil.
You just need binoculars.
Daredevil can see. Binoculars.
No, but
those are so
This is
big.
really a good place.
Those are so big, man.
Good thing you got this room.
I actually.
Because no, I really had no way. When I told you to stake out in the La Costa, I really had no good place to, advise you where to stake out from.
I think it's better to stake out down.
Why?
No, so I could actually stall.
No, but if you keep stalling her,
No,
and
but-
she might know I'm gonna see her. She might.
Well then, guys, will Mav actually end up with this girl? Find out next time.
I will.
You're saying that, and then in the future, somebody different is sitting next
Do
to
you want
you.
me to throw this? Do you want me to throw this computer out the window?
No! Hey, no!